Go ahead, have a bite.
Sokol probably should have brought napkins.
I haven't done anything wrong. Coming to meet somebody? What's wrong? What is that against the law?
Coming to meet a young girl?
Yeah, is it against the law?
It is after this chat.
How?
Did you bring some kind of a contract with you? Some sort of marriage contract? Let's see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza. I should come see you on Saturday. Well, since your mom isn't home, it's the best time to do it. I would, but only if you want me to. You say, I can't go to jail. My life would be ruined.
Right.
Could be locked up for 20 years.
Yep.
Why is he reading it like
And
it?
then you say, do you trim your blank?
Okay.
Now you know that this girl is 13, right?
Wasn't sure.
She's told you. How old are you? You might as well just tell me, because I can find out like that.
Who are you? Can you tell me who you are first?
I will tell you that.
He's 44.
Because, now you're making me nervous and...
You're 44 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? As a 44-year-old
He's still
guy,
eating
I
his
shouldn't
pizza.
be talking to 13-year-old girls like this. Yet I want to. What am I supposed to make of that?
What are you supposed to make of this?
Sorry, I'm paranoid. For meeting me? No, potentially having sex. But that is where the breaking the law comes from.
Right.
Punishable up to 20 years. Did you bring condoms with you tonight?
Well, they plan on having sex.
Do you have them in your car?
No,
I'm gonna find out, so you might as well tell me now.
I don't. Go ahead, check the car.
You will never tell anyone about us having sex. Are you sure? Okay, I could be there Saturday afternoon. Explain. Explain it to me.
Just wanted to come hang out and...
It looks like here you wanted to come here and have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
That's what it looked like.
Okay, is that against the law to
To have sex with a 13-year-old girl when you're 44? Yes, it's against the law.
To meet a girl. That's all I've done.
You see how this looks.
Okay, but do you also see that I was pretty apprehensive about the whole sex thing?
Well, wouldn't you be? Wouldn't anybody be if they're going to try to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
To be honest with you, you're not going to believe me, but I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're law enforcement. But
you think I'm law enforcement?
Well, I mean, that's what it sounds like. I was thinking about this on the way down.
Right. You had 2.5 hours to think about it.
And I wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna risk it.
This has nothing to do with this situation, but I just wanted to say, don't you hate when you do that? Not when you try to be with young women. I'm talking about when you think about either doing something or not doing something, and you think about the outcomes. And I'm not talking about doing illegal stuff. I'm just talking about in general in life. And you think about the outcomes, and you still do it, and then you be like, shucks. You know what I'm saying? Hate those moments. Obviously, this dude, he's screwed. He's screwed.
That's what I said.
It's not normal for a 44-year-old guy to drive 2.5 hours to hang out with a 13-year-old girl.
I wanted to hang out, see how she was, see if...
A 13-year-old girl? How often do you do this sort of thing?
Never done it.
You've never done it. So tonight you just decided, okay, I'm going to drive 2.5 hours down I-95 from Boston
to talking to her
to this
for a
house.
while, and she seemed cool to hang out with. I mean, what the...
You can't find any older girls?
I can, but I had nothing else going on.
So you decided you just come out and hang out with a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah, you can clearly see that I'm very apprehensive about that.
Let's say we meet and really like each other and want to continue seeing each other. How would we do this? Like I said, as long as you're under 16, age of consent, parenthetically, nobody can know about it. I just can't take that chance. What it sounds like here is you're grooming her, testing her to make sure it would be okay if you had sex with her, so no one would find out.
To be honest with you, like I said, when I was on the way down,
right,
I was thinking about the whole thing, and even before I left,
Right.
I was thinking, I'm not going to have sex with her unless it's legal.
So you talk about a plan to make it legal. To marry her. Right?
Yeah, not in 2 seconds. I mean, like...
So if you liked her, like, next week or the week after, you'd marry a 13-year-old girl?
Not next week. No.
So after just a few days worth of chatting, you decide...
He gotta know he going to jail, right?
You love her?
He eating this pizza like he about to walk out here
I don't
scot-free.
You want to marry her? What do you mean you don't know she's 13?
I don't know. I was just throwing things out, like, you know, just in case. Maybe I did like her. Maybe it was, you know...
So then you'd marry a 13-year-old girl, because she's really cool and you could have sex.
After a while, if it worked out, yeah.
After a while?
Yeah.
What, like 3 years of dating?
I don't know.
A romantic courtship?
Maybe.
Maybe. So you're cool with all this? You just think this is just fine? Marching here to this home.
I know what you're.
Well, what
heading at.
what else am I supposed to think, Jeff?
Do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person? I mean, do I seem like it to you?
This chat seems like it. It seems like someone who at 44 years old.
Chat is chat.
Chat is chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up.
You showed up, Jeff.
At a home where you knew a 13-year-old girl would be alone.
With pizza and ocean
After
spray
a sexually
orange juice.
charged conversation online. You come in, oh, I want to hug you.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm really nervous.
Oh, you gonna give me a hug?
No, sorry.
Clip that.
The little girl's nervous. You do it with everybody.
Yeah.
You do that every time you meet a 13-year-old girl.
I do it when I meet somebody for the first time. I hug them.
But this somebody is not an adult, Jeff. She's 13.
Please tell me who you are.
I'll tell you.
I'm trying to be nice here.
Okay.
You're trying to
So
be
am
nice.
I. But you're not answering all my questions.
I will. Can you just tell me who you are?
I'm Chris.
You better keep eating that pizza, man, because where you going? In the
And
clink?
this is an investigation.
It's going to be expensive.
So if there's anything else you want people to know,
Shout out your
anything you want to
YouTube
say,
channel, brother.
now would be a good time to say it.
That's not my brother.
I can't believe this happened.
Well, Jeff, believe it.
Believe it.
What cops say 44-year-old Jeff Sokol did will disgust every parent in America. In text, he freely talks about marrying a 13-year-old girl. You're almost 14, expletive. You're an adult. As long as you are under 16, age of consent, nobody can know about us. But he's not so forthcoming during my confrontation.
Did you bring
Look at
any
that
sort
dude. He
of
got the
marriage?
camera right in his face.
So what was all that?
He got the camera right in his face. It's hilarious. Look at
I
him.
don't want to talk anymore.
You can leave.
Can you shut it off?
I cannot shut it off.
I mean, what is this?
It's an investigation
How do you not know what this is?
where we investigate
How
grown
old
people
is this?
who go online and try to create inappropriate illegal relationships with underage children.
But in all my years of catching these guys, I've never had an offer like this.
You can take your pizza if you like.
You want a slice?
I'm good, thank you very much. It's
How
very
about you guys? So the cops here?
We'll see.
Sokol isn't getting seconds. His next meal will be in jail.
Come on out. Let's go. Let's go.
Should took that second
Cops
slice.
grab him. During the search, cops find a sex enhancement pill, the kind where you call a doctor if it's still working after 4 hours.
Have a seat, slide over to the passenger side, please.
Sokol is placed in the back of an unmarked police car. The cops put his pizza in the trunk. He's hauled off to Fairfield, Connecticut Police Headquarters.
What they put the pizza in the trunk for?
Sokol is booked, fingerprinted, and poses for a mugshot. Cops read him his rights.
Anything you say or statements you make may be used against you.
He waives his right to remain silent, and the arrogance he displayed during my confrontation comes out in the police interrogation.
Isn't that all speculation?
To
though?
me,
I mean, it's
what's the speculation? I'm looking at this thing. It's like,
you're speculating that I was going to have sex with her tonight.
because that's what you said.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say that. Well,
No.
tell me what you said.
Well, we talked about having sex, but that doesn't mean
Isn't that strange?
That doesn't mean I was going to tonight.
What's the deal with the marriage certificate? What was that whole conversation? Or a marriage agreement or a contract you talked about?
Well, I know I was joking at one time when I said, "Is it in the contract?" I was joking.
Was there a mention of like bringing some type? I mean, maybe it was in jest, but did you mention bringing some type of marriage contract or something like that?
No, it wasn't. No, bringing something. No, I was just explaining to her that people can get married by just signing a contract, signing marriage documents.
But you're talking about a 12-year-old girl, right? And it's kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you could 14, probably even
14,
understand.
but yeah, she said she was 14. But okay.
She was 14?
I know. It's young.
But we're talking like 12 years old. That's like 6th, 7th grade. You know what I mean? That's a young human being.
You keep saying 12.
Well, you want me to use your term and say 14?
I mean, I know that's both young, but it's a little bit, different.
How would it make it okay if you're going to do things with her and she's 13 and you ultimately had relations with her, intercourse? How does it make it legal?
It wouldn't unless her mom consented to marriage. It's the only way it would be legal.
So you're gonna marry a 13-year-old girl with her mother's permission?
Maybe when she's 16, I would do that. Why is that like so hard to believe?
You're 44.
Right, you're 44. What are you talking about?
I mean, seriously.
Did you forget how old you are? Look in the mirror, you got gray in your beard.
According to the law, it is.
But according to what? You, it's not?
In my head.
In your head, man.
Knowing what I was there for. Knowing that I was not dangerous. That I was
You're
not
44.
a threat to her.
The detective then asked Sokol what he would think if he had a daughter and she was hanging out with a 44-year-old guy.
You're cool with that?
Well, obviously, at first, no.
At first?
Yeah, when they first walk in, it's not gonna be cool. But if it was somebody like me, I don't think there's a threat.
Sokol posts a $250,000 bail and heads home to Beantown without his now cold pizza. I have never...
Hold on. Wait a minute.
It's not gonna be cool.
They say he
but if it was
posted
somebody
bail?
like me, I don't think there's a threat.
Sokol posts a $250,000 bail and heads home to Beantown without his now cold pizza. I have never, out of 315 or 320 in all the investigations, had anyone ever offer me a piece of pepperoni pizza. Sokol was charged with 3 felony counts: attempted second-degree sexual assault, attempted risk of injury to a minor, and enticing a minor by computer. Fairfield police...
Did they say he posted bail? $250K? So they was like, okay, you give us $250K, you post bail, your court date, such and such. Are you serious?
Chief Gary...
And then they took his pizza and gave his pizza back to him? Man, yo, Howlin', what?
McNamara tells me Sokol's talk of marriage contract is a way to rationalize his behavior.
So they look for ways to justify, and this is just another way of him being creative and trying to really justify that.
A marriage contract.
Well, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a marriage contract, could be an official stamp from who knows who. It doesn't matter. It is illegal to have sex with children. It's illegal to communicate you're going to have sex with children.
Sokol pleaded not guilty to all the charges and will stand trial.
You guilty of anything, man?
After a court hearing, he dodged our cameras and ran back inside the courthouse. We saw him sneak out the back door and duck into this restaurant.
There's so many women in the world who is of age. What is the point? I don't understand. Like, are you trying to like control them? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Y'all hit the sub button. That was wild, man. I don't even know what to say about this video, man. It's, the dude, I think he got off. Not got off, but like he got out on bail. He got his pizza back. That's probably like the most famous pizza in the video I've ever seen. Like how did he? I don't know, bro. He was talking about marrying a 13-year-old. I'm done, bro. I'm done with this video.